Greetings, loved ones. Today we're going to talk about preparing for a permanent protection hearing. Help us get these messages out. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button and the notification bell, and please share these messages with others. You never know. Just by doing so, you could save a life. If you're planning to go to court to secure a permanent order of protection against your abuser, the ideal situation is to have an attorney representing you who specializes in cases like your own. However, that's not always possible for everyone. In fact, some areas are seeing as many as 90% of certain types of cases where one of the litigants is self-representing. So how do you prepare for your permanent protection hearing? If you're representing yourself in court for an order of protection, there are a few things you can do to prepare and to strengthen both your case and your credibility. After all, your abuser may have secured a lawyer, and likely they will work to use the law, the process, and your testimony to convince the judge to see things their way. The more prepared and composed you are, the more likely you will be able to convince the judge of your position. Note that there are always exceptions to every rule. Laws vary by state, and this advice is only to serve as a simple guide. Get advice. Even without an attorney, there are still sources you should consider tapping to learn all you can about the law and the process in your area. Some domestic violence programs and state coalitions have personnel who specialize in these issues and can assist with you without charge, and in some cases, they might even be willing to accompany you to court. You can search for programs near you at domesticshelters.org and even filter your search so that you're only presenting a listing of program offering legal services in your area. Also, you can visit womenslaw.org, which is full of helpful information and a state-by-state review of the laws. Both sites are listed in the video description. Okay, witnesses. Is there anyone you can ask to be a witness for you who saw the abuse or its aftermath? This might include someone from your family, including your children or a police officer, emergency room physician, a co-worker, or even a stranger. You can fill out a subpoena to order someone to appear in court on your behalf if necessary. Court clerks will have the necessary form and a judge will need to sign it. Do you have any evidence? Laws vary by state in terms of what type of evidence and documentation can be allowed in court. You'll want to search online or contact the court to understand the rules of evidence specific to protection order proceedings. Most of these items are allowed as evidence, so assemble as many as possible to strengthen your case. Medical reports from injuries you sustained from the abuse. Police reports. Pictures of your injuries, preferably dated. Objects or pictures of objects from your home that your abuser broke. Pictures of your home showing disarray following an incident of violence. Pictures of weapons the abuser used against you. 911 recordings, you can subpoena those. A personal diary in which you recorded the abuse. Printouts of text messages or emails which show any abuse or threats. In the event that you don't have one or more of the items that we discussed, keep in mind that your testimony is evidence, which means that you can speak to items in their absence. I would like to add that someone should go with you to lend you support. It could be a family, a family member, a friend, or an advocate for the victims of violence. Never go by yourself. With 1 in 3 women experiencing domestic violence worldwide and 15 million children witnessing the violence each year, the question is not if you will encounter a victim of violence. The question before God is, what will you do when you do encounter them? You could be the person who saves a life. You are called. We are all called to be champions for justice. Those who suffer violence need to know that those who love them and those who don't even know them will step out and reach out to them to give them the help and the courage they need to leave before it's too late. Help us get these messages out. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit that like button. Hit the notification bell. And please share these messages with others. You never know. Just by doing so, you could save a life. If you're a victim of violence, listen to me. Oh, I so desire for you to hear what I have to say. You are valued. You are loved. You are intelligent. You are beautiful. God does not want you to suffer violence. He wants you to live free from violence in peace and tranquility. You're not alone. There is a way out. It's not your fault. And abuse is not love. If you're a victim of violence, please reach out to someone today. And if you find yourself in a dangerous situation, call 911 for help. If you know a child suffering violence, tell the authorities. In our next episode, we will begin a series on surviving domestic abuse. Until then, God bless you.